I'm not like that.
Huh? Hey, Luna, wake up.
You said you have a show coming up, right? Cancel it. It's not a good time.
What? You want me to cancel my show? No way. It's the debut of my comeback album. I've been planning it for so long, and now you're telling me to cancel?
You have tinnitus because your ears have been damaged by the sound waves from your Arche.
Please, amazing Dr. Han. Isn't there another way?
There is one way.
What is going on, my beautiful people? Ultimate Luna is absolutely busted and is quickly becoming one of my favorite descendants. In this video, I want to show you guys my world record bossing build for both normal and challenge mode. I got you, Ripley. As well as her mobbing and purge builds. But first, I want to show you guys my Luna spreadsheet. You can either take a screenshot or download the pic in the description below. And after many hours of testing every trigger mod, mutant cell, inversion, you name it, this is my final verdict. And I'll explain the reasons when we get there. First off, what even is a Luna? She is non-attribute in singular, but with this build, we're going to be using her transcendent mod Battlefield Concert that turns all her abilities into tech. Her 1 activates her special weapon, to which I'm calling the Disco Disc. And as you can see, the little quick time event minigame that Luna had before has changed and is easier to use. So once you hop on the Disco Disc, the arrows going toward the center of the screen can be timed between shooting like normal or using one of the skills to build her special resource. If we look at her passive, we can see that these have trigger rates. 40% for a successful hit, which just means using it with or without enemies. And 30% on skill use. Now, just to go over her other abilities, these are very important to remember. Each of her abilities applies a buff to yourself and a debuff to an enemy. Each skill also has enhanced versions that apply a different debuff. What is an enhanced skill attack? When the special meter fills up, hit one of the 3 skills to enhance it. Mind you, only one of the debuffs from a skill can be active, so if you apply a base debuff on an enemy, then use the enhanced version, it will replace the original debuff as you see here. Also, you have to hit them with the rainbow effects to actually proc the enhanced buff. As you can see, I'm way back here, it doesn't get procced, it only does the base version. I come closer, it gets procced, then switching out the original debuff for the enhance. So, for her 2, or the red one, activating it will grant Passionate Stage. This increases skill crit rate by 30% just from applying the debuff to yourself. The debuff you apply to enemies, Earworm, slows movement by 50%. And the enhanced version inflicts stun. This can also be used with Dangerous Ambush. Fever Time gets applied when using an enhanced skill, turning you into a freaking Gatling gun for 20 seconds and uses no MP. It's also, having all 3 skill debuffs active will grant more skill damage. Her 3 grants Intense Stage. Shooting enemies will create an aura around them, debuffing targets, and the range of this can be extended. The buff applied to self is 0.7 meters in range. The debuff applied to enemies is All Eyes on Me. This lowers defense by 10%, and the enhanced version increases the damage they receive by 12%. And her 4 fan service. The buff applied to you increases the auto targeting from Fever Time, that's the Gatling gun when you activate an enhanced skill, but it also decreases your skill power by 8%. But when using all 3 skills, you get a damage bonus, so it equals out. The debuff you apply to enemies lowers their attack by 0.2%, and the enhanced version lowers it by 30%. Now that that's over, this is where the fun begins. The mods we are stacking as much crit damage, rates, and duration as possible, sneaking in as much max MP cost, and more damage as possible. We got our 4 crit mods: Front Lines, Emergency Measures, Skill Insight, and Skill Concentration. We have Skill Extension for more duration on our Fever Time, and the rest are just damage mods. We don't need cooldowns, so picking up maximized duration and power is the way to go. Non-attribute Synctium has a better damage scaler. And lastly, Dangerous Ambush. I picked this over Hyper Focus because it's so inconvenient to pull out a gun during a boss fight. And the trigger mod is surprisingly still Power Beyond. Now, I know it says global or ground dot, but I'm still getting more damage from this than anything else. An alternative is Cyclic Amplifier, but it's so inconsistent. For every 20 seconds, you would get 5 seconds of damage boost, which is nice, but 75% of the fight, you won't have anything but something to look at. I have no idea why Power Beyond is working, but after much testing, it definitely does. I don't know, spaghetti code, I guess. Okay, so the equipment is exactly the same as Nell. The reactor, crit damage, and Colossus with a tac rifle mounting. The external components is the mage set, leaning into getting all your HP and MP modifiers with a electric resistance mod on the sensor. And the cores on these, HP and electric resistance. 1 or 2 defense cores isn't bad either. Weapons. The Secret Garden for that extra damage boost to our tech skill, and this scales better than Peacemaker. I've seen some people using Python for that lowering of non-attribute resistance. Still not optimal, and not a stat stick, which does apply to Luna. Inversion reinforcement, focus boost for skill cost, selective neurostimulation for more MP recovery, and deployed resonance device to give more duration. You don't need toxic rounds because the Secret Garden already has it. And finally, the Arche Tuning, very meticulous placement, getting the most DPS. The Mutant Cell, I actually like the Arche maximization. I've had my best times with this, and I tested non-attribute cohesion, final preparations, fusion tech tuning, and defense neuralization, and still this has the best time for me. Alright, that's going to be it for her bossing build, but real quick I want to go over challenge mode. Honestly, the only thing I swapped out was non-attribute Synctium for Battle of Stamina to get some more duration and max HP. And as you can see, you can still get it done. Okay, on to her add clear build. Our mods are pretty much the same thing, just swapping out non-attribute Synctium for Battle of Stamina and Dangerous Ambush for MP Collector. Or you can use another damage or HP mod instead, it's up to you. For the equipment, the reactor, I like a crit rate damage roll. Throwing duration in there isn't a bad idea either. The external components are going to be the same as the boss build, along with the tech tuning and inversion reinforcements. However, for the weapon, I would change up the element. This really just depends on the enemies that you're facing. So for the boss, you want toxic. But for something like an Axiom Plains with the Order of Truth, you want chill damage. That is just min-maxing at that point, but is something to consider when taking on the Purge. And that's pretty much going to be the only difference for the Purge build, putting the right element to match enemy types, because Luna's special weapon is affected by gun mods and stats. Alright, and lastly, I want to go over how to actually use Luna and how to beat this boss. I start off by popping my 1 to build stacks of the special meter. I get about 80% full, then pull out Secret Garden to lower his defenses. I then hop back on, use my 2, then use my enhanced 3. And I'll pretty much keep that combo going, always finishing on my 3. Huge tip in this fight, or just using Luna in general, you can aim this thing. No, seriously, I spent hours not knowing this thing can be aimed. With that being said, aim at the weak points. Especially when he does his whole laser face thing. It like literally turned my best 2-minute runs into 30-second runs. Alright, and that's going to be it for me, folks. Thank you so much for everyone coming by and watching. I hope you liked the video. Please check out the stream. We have a lot of fun over there doing all these build crafting. We just be making jokes, hanging out. It's a good time. Also, check out my other First Descendant videos. And as always, GG, folks.